Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Heroes Hearth Warcraft 3. My name is Kendric, and today I present to you our next two players for the upcoming Warcraft 3 Fight Night. One of them is our reigning champion, Spiral, and the other one is the upcoming hot rival known as VortiX. How are you doing, guys?
Yeah, I'm just gonna start. Hi
I
guys.
should have probably said something, yeah.
I was drinking water, so
Yeah, hi guys. I'm doing pretty good so far. Just played my first match of the ESL Meisterschaft, the German National League, which I won 2-1 against Van, and yeah, aside of
Ooh,
that,
on a roll against
and
Undead already.
yeah, of course, as always. And in about 1 hour, I'm going to play another cup, the Ultimate Cup. So yeah.
Cool. So Spiral is getting warmed up. What about you, VortiX? There is a national championship in Spain too, isn't it?
yeah, it finished like 2 weeks ago or so,
Yeah.
which I won in the final, but it was mainly a throw by Lucifer. Like I should have lost that pretty hard. Actually, the first two games were brutal, and then I managed to reverse sweep it. But honestly, I haven't been able to play too much lately because my internet is sometimes lagging a bit, and it's kind of annoying when you try to go into a practice session and then after two games it's going too bad. So
Hmm.
yeah, I'm trying to get over it and trying to play a bit again, but it's hard.
But that's so cool that you played against your brother in the finals. Does he play a lot of Warcraft 3 at the moment as well?
Yeah, I mean not a lot, but he's definitely been playing like quite some games in the last 2 weeks. But then again, he's having the same problem as me, where he gets some spikes and then that shit tilts you a bit. So he's kind of trying to play a lot, but at the same time he gets frustrated a bit with the problem also.
Mhm. Is it like really an internet problem, or is it more like BattleNet for you guys? Do you
Like I
know?
don't really know. I think it happens to a lot of people in Spain, not only us. So maybe
Okay.
with the whole situation with the virus and stuff, there's too
Mm,
many people accessing internet at these hours and it gets laggy.
Mm.
But I'm not
okay.
really sure what it's about.
Because if it was BattleNet, then NetEase works again now since yesterday.
Yeah, that's basically what I've been doing in the last 2 days. Like because they fixed like the thing where you can confirm your account with mobile phones that are not Chinese. So I'm
Mm,
trying to play a bit on NetEase again now.
Cool.
yeah.
So right now, just you mentioned NetEase. If you compare NetEase and Warcraft 3 Champions, would you say it's a good state to be, or it's a good time to be a competitive player at the moment with two good ladders to choose from?
Yeah, definitely. Like, I would say NetEase still has like the better players in general, but W3 Champs has like on average the stronger opponent maybe. And yeah, definitely like these are two super great options to practice on, and can definitely recommend both of them.
Yeah, and also if you play on the mornings in NetEase, where every Asian top player is playing pretty much, you get very good games, and then you can maybe switch to W3 champions later on,
Mm-hmm.
and you get really good Europeans as well. So really good practice overall.
Mm.
Very nice. And what about the matchup in general, Spiral at the moment? I'm not really sure if I take you seriously when you tell us your opinion about Orc versus Undead. So just repeat it.
Well, I'm like in Discord, voice Discord with Xlord, Van, and Anti for pretty much the whole day always. Like for the whole day, but like a few hours each day. And yeah, they basically tell me 24/7 that Orc is so OP against Undead. So what else am I going to say, right? Nah, but for real, I guess that Orc has a slight edge above Undead, but there's still a lot of strategies that I feel like are pretty strong for Undead and that I'm not too good against. And like I know that, like, for example, VortiX is really strong against Orc, even though he had a close series against Lucifron. Yeah.
Cool. Would you
So
agree, VortiX? Do you think your matchup against Orc is really good?
I'm not really sure, but yeah, I guess so. Like it's at least one of the matchups that I feel most comfortable about because in some other matchups, it feels like you are kind of on a clock and you need to do something at certain timings. And against Orc, you can play like more straightforward and just creep the map and play a bit more passive. But now with this new strategy with fast RTC and fast exp stuff, it's also a bit annoying because you are kind of forced into doing something and then you do one mistake and you are behind. So overall, I would say that the matchup is cool right now. It's balanced, but it's sometimes a bit hard to play against this new style that some orcs are using lately.
Yeah. Now, of course, there is a lot of buzz and a lot of talks about the new patch changes that are in the PTR. And what is your thoughts as an Undead player of VortiX? Because I think Undead probably received some of the most interesting changes around the Crypt Lord and the Skellies.
Yeah, the skeleton change I think doesn't seems to change much. Like at the end of the day, it's 10 HP only. I'm not sure if it's gonna be noticeable, but the Crippler is definitely a big change. Like I was using Crippler sometimes even before the patch, and I felt like the focus against certain heroes was really strong. After you impale, you have like certain I don't know how much time it is, but like 1 point something seconds, where you can just focus the hero and he cannot use anything. So I was already thinking Crippler was a decent option. I saw Lucifer use it a lot, for example.
Mm-hmm.
And with this buff where you can like not cut the focus when you are impaling some heroes, I feel like it's gonna be a very interesting choice for third hero in some matchups. And then the beetle change also, I haven't tried much, but I feel like it should probably mean we are gonna see some Crippler first in certain matchups.
Ooh.
Like maybe against Orc or even Undead Mirror. Maybe I'm not sure about that one, but against Orc, I think maybe there's something to it, right? Like you get 6 beetles really early, you can creep very hard spots early on and really quickly, and maybe it can work with some fast expansion strategies. But as I said, I didn't try too much yet, so I'm not sure.
Cool. Anything interesting for you on the PTR, Spiral? Anything that strikes most to you?
Yeah, the Crypt Lord changes, they seem really good right now. I'm not sure how strong he's going to turn out in the end, but definitely praying that the patch won't go live before our match.
No.
I don't want to find out in the match like how good he is actually.
We're talking about Blizzard here. It could be a possibility.
Yeah, who knows? About the TC nerf, of course it hurt, but I was expecting harder nerfs, so I could definitely live with that. Wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, I totally agree. And so for this upcoming fight night, it's a best of 7. We don't get to play this format very often. I saw you, Spiral, also practice some other races every now and then, but you just confirmed Orc, which makes a lot of us happy. How's your practice going with other races like Human? I saw you play some Night Elves, I think, on demo stream. Or was it just me?
Well,
was it just me?
It was like 2 games or something.
Okay,
I was a bit bored and was like, let's have some fun.
Okay.
See how we can do with other races. No. I'm completely playing only Orc right now, and yeah. I wouldn't pick another race against VortiX. I had like a few games in my human time against him, and most of the time
I'm pretty
they
sure
didn't go too well.
I'm pretty sure you have like positive win rate with human against.
No.
The last games we played, I'm pretty sure I won, but I think you won like 2 or 3 or maybe even 4.
Yeah, I won like 2 or 3 in the start, maybe like 2-1 or 3-1, but then you crushed me like 4 or 5 times, I believe, and then yeah. So
Yeah.
no, I'm gonna stick to Orc.
You can try under mirror if you want.
Better not.
How's streaming going for you guys? I know, Spiral, you've been streaming a little bit more lately. What about you, VortiX? I mean, you said earlier internet problems, but do you have any plans on streaming yourself?
Yeah, I would like to. I kind of stopped streaming because I was preparing like a few tournaments back in the day, like Home Story Cup and ESL Spain and stuff, and I wanted to focus a bit. And now, like 1 or 2 weeks ago, I wanted to go back to streaming, but then with the problems and stuff, it's kind of annoying. But now that Netis is back, I guess I'm probably gonna go back to streaming a bit of Netis games.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, and I've been starting to stream a bit more as well, mostly 2-2 and some fun one-on-ones. But yeah, it's always like a little fight inside of me. Like I hate the feeling like that my opponent has such good information about me if he wants to. I don't know. Like currently I'm playing so many tournaments, and I really dislike the thought of the guy could watch all my VODs, see creep rolls I do, and like
Yeah.
I don't know, like I've stopped
Yeah.
streaming for a bit now, and yeah, but also I got like a few subs, not too many, like 10 or something, and it's basically nothing. But like I still feel a bit guilty that I'm not streaming, so gonna see. Probably will do a bit again soon. Maybe just 2-on-2, or yeah, I don't know.
That's pretty cool. I heard both of you are very passionate 2-on-2 players. Is that right?
Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
I only
Yeah,
play with my brother, but yeah, we've done quite a few games already.
these guys are beasts. I think they are like top 3 or something in the ladder with insane
Yeah, we
stats.
haven't played for like a few days, but I think we were like top 2 or something.
Yeah, you play really good together.
It's good to
Mm.
know. Good to know for the future.
I
It's
got
weird
a
also because Undead doesn't seem really strong in 2v2,
yeah.
but then if you play it like it was two 1v1 players on the game, it actually works.
Yeah, I just feel like against some Night Elf like Elf Orc maybe or something, it could be hard because Keeper is so oppressive in the start.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
the
don't know.
Undead gets so harassed early on in 2v2, it's actually crazy. If you misstep once, you lose everything, your fins and your Akos.
Yeah,
It's so annoying to play 2v2 when you have like no protection early on with like a good elf or something that's also helping with keeper or things like that.
yep.
Awesome. Yeah, guys. I mean, there's nothing more I can ask. This was already very, very insightful. Thank you so much for taking your time. And if you guys want to check out Spiral and VortiX tomorrow on Twitch live in action, then you make sure to go to twitch.tv/HeroesHearth. Grubby and I will be casting as per usual, and it's probably both of our favorite matchups. I'm rooting a little bit for the Undead, and I know Grubby has his heart where the Orcs are, so you can maybe see a little bit of bias happening there as well. And if you can make it on the Twitch, guys, if you can make it live tomorrow, 6 p.m. CEST, then of course subscribe to this channel because we're going to be uploading the VOD as quickly as possible. Any final shoutouts, guys? Where can people follow you? Where can people find you? We're going to start with Spiral.
Yeah, you guys can check out my stream on twitch.tv/spiral92 and see my occasional census posts on Twitter under twitter.com/spiral2311. And yeah, I'm just hoping for a good match tomorrow. I'm really relaxed right now. Like for the first 2 matches, I was a bit more pressured because I really wanted to win the first fight night and not go down again. Then I had kind of a must-win situation against Kevin where I was the heavy favorite, but now VortiX is a super strong opponent. Yeah, and I'm just hoping for a good match, and let's see what happens.
Cool. Where can people find you, VortiX?
You can find me in VortiX93 on Twitch and VortiX_93 on Twitter. That's pretty much the only 2 networks I use. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, pretty much the same. I'm just hoping for some good matches tomorrow. I think Spiral against me tends to be quite close, at least in ladder and stuff. So I'm expecting like a good series, and probably it will be kind of close and fun to watch.
Awesome. Thank you so much, guys, for the interview. And thank you guys for watching. See you tomorrow on the Warcraft 3 Fight Night. Peace.